Mayor Querom. Here. Councilmember Swanson. Here. Mabry. Here. Fabia. Here. Newman. Here.
Please stand and join us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, to get us started tonight, we're going to start with our public comment. We've got Ryan Keitzer with the Historic Preservation Committee, and she is here to give out to a couple of recognitions. Just need for you to state your name. Is all.
Ryan Keitzer.
Do I have to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I would rather not. So I recently, Saturday night, got back from a preservation conference in San Francisco, and I attended a session given by Tom Mays, who's a lawyer and author, about, he wrote a book called Why Old Places Matter, How Historic Places Affect Our Identity and Well-Being. And I found the session so relevant because often I know the Historic Preservation Commission, we sit around and we have these conversations, and everybody loves old places, but sometimes it's hard, old places of their lives, but they don't always have the words to express why they love these places. So I thought he summed up nicely why old places matter when he said old buildings are like memories that you can touch, which is so true. In September, the Historic Preservation Commission sent out a call for Preservation Award nominations. The award is aimed at recognizing building owners for their contribution to maintaining and enhancing the architectural, historical, and cultural heritage of the city through preservation. We felt that the Nelson's building at 514 South Main and the Stutskys building at 956 North Main both embodied sensitive alterations and renovations. They both successfully integrated alterations within the architectural style of the building and complements the context and character of their respective historic districts. We know that these two projects have inspired others, and we thank the Nelsons and the Stutskys for their contributions to the preservation of our main street. And we hope to present this award annually, so this is our first annual presentation. Do you guys want to come up? Gina, thank you. Sue and Michael, thank you. And we hope that you will proudly display them in front of your building.
I want to thank both the Stutskys and Gina and Steve for the confidence and the investment that you have made here in Princeton in renovating these two buildings. They're both beautiful buildings, and again, thank you for investing in our town. And if you would like, you can. You don't have to stick around if you want to sneak out. We won't hold you here.
My son's birthday we're out.
Yeah, Audrey's cheerleading, so that's my team out here. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Ryan. Any further public comment? Okay, we'll go to the approval of minutes to Commissioner Newman.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the minutes from our regular council meeting on November 5th with one minor correction. The bottom of page 2 under motion 7. You want to change the date from November to reconvene from November 5 to November 19.
Second. Motion's been seconded. Any further comments, corrections? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
I'll abstain.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querom.
Aye. And we'll go to approval of invoices with City Clerk Nelson.
This period we have in the Department of Accounts and Finances invoices totaling $522,829.68. In the Department of Streets and Public Improvements, we have invoices totaling $152,164.21. In the Department of Public Safety, we have invoices totaling $109,794.62. And in the Department of Public Property and Utilities, we have invoices totaling $1,556,458.40. Mayor, all council members present have confirmed their reviews of all invoices and now are submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the invoices as presented.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Any comments, corrections? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye. Now we'll go to regular business and city clerk Nelson.
Next on the agenda is ordinance number O-18-026. This is the second and final reading of an ordinance which is amending the city's sexual harassment prohibition policy. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
Move that we approve ordinance O-18-026.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Any comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is ordinance O-18-027. This is an ordinance amending an agreement, authorizing an agreement with American Tower Corporation. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve ordinance O-18-027.
Second.
Motion has been seconded, and this is a second final.
Second and final.
Any further comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is the first reading of ordinance O-18-028, restricting the use of compression braking within the city limits. Mayor, all city council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we advance ordinance 0-18-028 to its second reading.
Second.
Motion has been seconded. This ordinance will also allow us to put signage up on Route 26 coming into town on all gateways. We're going to put them on all gateways. Okay. Any further comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is ordinance number O-18-029. This is the first reading of an ordinance levying taxes for corporate purposes for the fiscal year commencing on the first day of May 2019 and ending on the 30th day of April 2020 for the city of Princeton. Again, this is first reading. All council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I make a motion that we advance this ordinance to the second reading.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Rachel?
So just a couple things on this. I don't know if that's working, and I apologize for my voice. Hopefully I can get through this. I'm actually going to recommend that we table this ordinance until the next council meeting to do the first reading. We can talk about it tonight as we have to in order to meet the timelines for the county. However, late Friday night, we got the numbers from the Department of Insurance for the police and fire pensions, so I need to adjust those. The overall amount likely won't change, but the line items will. I also provided a letter from the library with their amounts, and there's a few minor corrections I need to make to their amounts as well on this. Currently, the way it's laid out, the city rate is at 0.93, and the library rate is at 0.41. Police and fire pensions are obviously the largest portion of the tax levy. They make up over half of the levy, and I have to increase those numbers actually and reduce a few others, so they're a significant portion of the city's levy. I'll also note that the EAV for 2018 did increase. It's an increase of about 2.55% over the prior year. So with the EAV increasing and with a small increase in both the library and the city's rate, it basically puts the tax, there won't be an increase. It's a flat amount compared to the prior year. So you won't see an increase on your tax bill from the city, but I'll confirm all that before the first reading at the next meeting. And there's also a couple members of the library here too, if you have any questions about their levy request.
We'll need a motion to change the table.
I move that we table ordinance O-18-029.
Second.
Motion and second. Comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye.
Finally, I have a resolution R-18-040. This is a resolution authorizing an IDOT highway permit for the realignment of Century Drive East. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this resolution and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve resolution R-18-040.
Second.
Motion's been second. Comments?
This is over where the bank is going.
Yeah,
correct?
we'll just mention that the original proposal of First State Bank at their new building across from Family Video up there included an extension of Century Drive to the east of Main Street. IDOT has decided it doesn't like that position where they propose it. So now they want to shift it to the north so it more aligns with the existing Century Drive West. So that will have to take place, and in order to do that, they need to get the council's approval to move forward with that.
Any comments? Motion has been second. Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye. D, I'll go to city manager report.
So this is all I have is the financial report. This is through October of 2018. On the first page, you'll see that our revenues at about 58% and our expenses are at 51%. So this is through 6 months of the fiscal year. Revenues are a little more just because property taxes come in, or already came in. So that's some. I'll just point out a few more things. You will see on page 3, everything is within budget so far where it should be. Wastewater admin does show that it's over budget, but that is only because there wasn't bond taken out of wastewater that should have came out of water. So we'll be adjusting that, and then it'll be correct on the next month. The only other thing I will mention, so I don't lose my voice anymore, is sales tax and hotel motel tax were both down for the month of October compared to the prior month. And that's all I have unless there's any questions on the financial report.
Those sales tax and hotel numbers actually reflect, I think, probably July sales.
Sales, hotels just the month before.
Or the month before.
Yeah.
Hotel sales is more July. They're always running about two months behind. Ready?
Yep, that's all.
Thank you, Rachel. I got a few items. First of all, City Hall will be closed on Thursday and Friday, November 22nd and 23rd in observance of Thanksgiving. And due to the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday on November 22nd and 23rd, garbage and recycling routes will be as follows. On Thursday, November 22nd, routes will be picked up on Monday, November 26th. Friday, November 23rd, routes will be picked up on Tuesday, November 27th. And please take your garbage out and recycling. Please get out on the curb by 5 a.m. If you have any questions, you call the street department, 872-7331, option number 2. We had a very successful weekend. Friday night we had a tree lighting ceremony up at Darius Miller Park. We went to Christmas walk this past weekend. I talked to business owners yesterday and the day before. I'm just a lot of business. I think Rod can probably attest to that. So we got a lot of people in town. It was a successful weekend, even with the some inclement weather, but the snow actually, I think, added to the seasonal experience. So thank you to the Chamber of Commerce and Kim Fried, our director, and to the City of Princeton for getting the city looking as nice as it does. Also, we had Bill Nelson was a former councilman for the City of Princeton in the 70s, and he was mayor of the City of Princeton from 1980 to 1988. He was a pharmacy at the north end of Princeton. He was a businessman here in Princeton for 4 decades. He was a leader. He was very well known, very well liked. He passed away this past week. So condolences to his family. He was a leader, and much of what he did when he was on the council, as a councilman and as mayor, paved the way to what Princeton is today. So he was a leader, and he will be missed. Any old business? Any new business?
Mayor, if I could, as we look to the snowflakes coming down, we want to remind the business owners, an old story coming from me, but you got to make sure you do your snow removal on Main and Peru Street. And if you got a neighbor next door that's not doing it, just go over and give them a little help with the shovel. Maybe they'll get the hint. But snow removal and ice control is important on our business district for our pedestrian traffic.
Thank you, Ray. Any public comment?
You know what, I wanted to thank you, Ray, because you shoveled that empty lot, I believe. Thank you.
We try to set
Main Street.
We try to set the example. So
yeah, no, it's great. You don't have to do that. You did.
Thank you.
Any further comment? Public comment?
There will be no brush pickup, curbside brush pickup this week because of the holiday.
When does that end?
The end of the month.
End of November?
End of November. There'll be one more picked up,
One more
curbside.
Week after Thanksgiving. Next week. All right. Any further comment? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting and to reconvene at our next.
I move that we adjourn our regular meeting this evening, reconvene again on Monday, December 3rd, 2018, at 7 o'clock at City Hall.
Second.
Motion has been second. Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Swearell.
Aye. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for coming.